This is how you forget yourself. Step 1.
Bradley Bruce Moyer.
And why are you going on tour?
Forced to.
Who's forcing you?
The Catholic Church. Yeah. I play guitar for Fountain Pen.
What are you expecting out of this tour? What are your expectations?
Lou Gehrig's disease. West Nile virus.
How did you start playing with fountain pen?
Daniel Kaysen brought this guy behind the camera
Yep.
over to my house one day and told him that he won't like me.
I'm Freddie Wilson, and I'm fountain pen. Have been for 5 or 6 years. We're going on tour to Wilmington, Raleigh, Asheville, and then back. Never been on tour before. I played many shows, probably over 100. I've been playing shows since I was 14 years old, all around the local Davidson area. And then when I moved up to Greensboro, I started playing a lot of shows around the Greensboro area. Shows I play, you know, as I've recently, I've been playing at places I've played 100 times before. So it's fun to not know what to expect. Donnie, we met playing shows. Actually, it's funny. The first time what's up, Donnie? we were talking. The first time we actually met was we were playing a show at this place called Carolina Art Garden in Cornelius, and Donnie had set up a festival called Freedom Fest. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Freedom Fest.
It was kind of a flop, and we didn't.
It was a total flop.
At the end of the show, after we had flopped and only made probably $10, me and Donnie were arguing about the same thing. We both wanted to give the money to the owner, who I knew, David Austin, but we were both saying it in different ways, so we thought that we were disagreeing with each other. So we were like, kind of, not like a mean way, we weren't like fighting or anything, but we were trying to like negotiate with each other, and it was funny because eventually we realized, oh, so we both want to give him the money. It was, yeah, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, recently we've been playing a little more. He came back into town from Boston, and we've played a little bit of the Bonus Room, and he did a quick couple poems at my last show at Summit Coffee in Davidson. And I know he's toured before with Tyler Bryant up in New England last summer. So when I was thinking about touring, I wanted to take somebody that had been, and you know, somebody that I could count on that was really serious about what they did. And I just thought of Donnie. You know, if you ever go to a Donnie Welch show, you can tell that he's really into what he does. He takes himself really serious, and he's confident, but at the same time, he's a really chill guy. So I'm excited to get to know him.
What's up? I'm Donnie Welch. I write poetry since like junior year of high school. Started getting into it. I live up in Boston. So
Okay.
That's how I got dragged into this whole fountain pen business. I spend a lot of my summers down here living with my parents.
What exactly is a fountain pen?
I'm not sure. I think it's a rare mammal found only in suburban coffee shops that is very elusive. But I think you might be able to catch him.
And what do you do with this so-called fountain pen?
You play shows and you go on tour, apparently.
What do you think touring with fountain pen will be like?
No, seriously, I don't know. I don't really know what to expect, you know? I've played a few shows of them around, but it'll be interesting to see what it's like on the road.
What city are you most excited to play?
Asheville.
What?
Oh, I'm just recording. Don, say hi.
What's up?
That's Donnie Welch.
Woo!
That's Bradley Moyer.
Peace.
And I am Fountain Pen. And this is the first day of the Mountain to Sea tour. We're going to Wilmington, North Carolina at the moment. And we got free energy drinks.
So many free, 10 of them.
Our first trip to the gas station, we got 10 free energy drinks from a lovely lady over there. It was very nice of her.
I'm sweating more than a whore at church. Back to the game. I don't know. What'd you say?
I just bought some lemons.
Okay. I went to the grocery store and I bought apples, bananas, couscous, dog food, eggs, fruit, guacamole, hot dogs, ice, juice, ketchup, lemons, and mozzarella cheese.
What comes after P? I don't know my
Q.
alphabet. Q?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That lands on me, okay.
You get the Q and the Z and the X.
Did you?
Yeah, I counted it out.
You counted it out?
That's why I started. I was gonna say quail.
Quail. I'm gonna change it. Quail meat.
Quail meat. Okay. Alright, I went to the store and I got some apples, some bananas, some couscous, some dog food, eggs, some french fries, some guac.
Oh, we're in Union County.
Yeah.
A great place to live and work. That's what it said. I'm gonna take the word for
My
it.
turn.
184 miles
Wilmington.
to Wilmington.
184 miles.
I bought apples, bananas, couscous, dog food, eggs, french fries, guacamole, hot dogs, ice, juice, ketchup, lemons, mozzarella, nachos, oranges.
God, you're good.
I know. Peanut.
What town are we in?
I have no idea.
No, we're an hour outside of Wilmington.
3 hours. Good 3
Yep.
hours on the road.
It's been
And,
a pretty long stretch.
It's a nice day out here in
Lumbee.
in lovely whatever this town is, and I'm excited to play music tonight.
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
Yeah. Hey, so what's up? It's Fountain Penn, Donnie Welch.
What's up?
We're in Wilmington, North Carolina. The first stop of the Mountain to Sea tour. We're playing the Juggling Gypsy tonight, downtown Wilmington. Starts at 10 p.m.
Pretty
It's gonna be a kick-ass time. So yeah, we had the idea for this tour probably 2 months ago, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, at first we were supposed to go to New York, and ended up just being a North Carolinian tour, but that's okay. We're having fun. We're playing Raleigh, North Carolina tomorrow, and then we're playing Asheville Friday, and then we're ending in Davidson, where I'm from, on Saturday with the Birds Festival. It's
Pretty wild.
It's a fun time. How do you feel, Don?
It's pretty great. I mean, I'm at the fucking beach.
Yeah.
I got nothing to complain about, man.
Yeah, dude. It's we're definitely very thankful that Matt Keeler is letting us stay at his house in Wilmington. Really good friend of mine. Grew up with him.
What's up, everyone? This is Donnie Welch, coming to you from Wilmington, North Carolina, outside of the Juggling Gypsy. Very excited. Kick-ass venue, kick-ass vibe. Looks like we're gonna have a pretty good crowd. Hillside Market and Other Small Miracles. That's the title. It's my first chapbook. Very excited. Self-published. Had a friend Fabian Intriago. He helped me out with the design, and then Cindy Conrad, who's my artist friend, whose talent is second only to her beauty. She helped me out with making some art for all my pieces, and it came together like wonderfully. Marathon Monday, first off, if you don't know, is a big day in Boston. It's Patriots Day. They call Marathon Monday for the Boston Marathon. Everything gets shut down, and the main street that my school's on, Boylston Street, was just completely shut down. There's this one day that I was just walking down the middle of the street, which is normally packed, and you can't do it. And I was walking down the middle of the street being like, whoa, this is fucking surreal. And the actual day of Marathon Monday is just a huge party. So I sort of partook in some of the events. And the poem is just sort of a list of things that happened to me throughout the day that I later just looked at and kind of pieced together. And that's how the poem as a whole sort of happened to be.
Step 1. Get stoned. Get real fucking stoned. Hop on a train. It doesn't matter where it's going, just that there's a Chinatown stop somewhere in between. Watch the way the inbound T rattles your seat the same way an oddly appropriate fortune cookie can make you feel so self-conscious about your own existence. Then ask yourself this question, like, if a train leaves Haymarket right when another leaves Mass Ave, they cross paths, what's the distance of eventually? Don't forget though, you're still pretty stoned, so that question shouldn't make that much sense. Step 2. Forget about the girl. Not just the girl you can't get your mind off of, since she gave you some henna tattoo of wings. I'm talking about the idea of the girl. The thought that somewhere's out there is a second half just waiting for you, because buddy, it might not be. And that's why they make whiskey and have free mission days at fine art museums. 3. Always donate to the charity the cashier asks you about. It'll make you feel lucky. 4. Buy lottery tickets when you're drunk and leave them in your pockets. They make you feel like $1,000,000 the morning after, even though you didn't have the cash for a taxi home the night before. 5. Keep in mind that money is only as good as the people you spend it on. 6. Set the time aside to make love, with the ferocity of a bar fight. Because more often than not, we fuck like featherweights, so spend the night colliding like you are just two drunk messes trying so desperately to make each other bleed. 7. Play in arcades often. They'll make you remember why you fall in love. We are just pointless little pinballs in this fucked up machine of a world, but when we bounce off each other's soft bumper bodies, it reminds us there is momentum worth moving for, worth bruising our fingers over, translating Morse code messages through red button receivers into the metallic clack of those two flippers reads, I am just a sucker with a pocket full of quarters, but you are a gorgeous confusion of neon lights and high scores that I can never hope to reach, but I will blister my fingers, squeezing all the happiness I can out of your joysticks. 8. Make cheap puns, because people are bound to laugh at them, or at the very least they'll laugh at you. 9. Root for the college team your father loves, because sometimes that's all you got. Admittedly, it might not take too much to say I love you, Dad, but sometimes, hey, did you catch that Notre Dame game? Tends to roll off of the tongue just a little bit easier. 10. Believe in the fountain of youth. Find it bottled somewhere behind the Heinekens in 99-cent Arizona's your local convenience store, but don't bother buying them unless they're $2 for $1. Listen. You gotta let people give you nicknames like diddles and temporary tattoos of kissing flamingos, because you can't take this life all that seriously if you're really hoping to make it the whole way through. You were just one microscopic accident away from being absolutely nothing at all. And yet here you are. You beautiful, broken idiot. Just let go of yourself. And if all you think you got the time to do that for is 1 minute, then in your favorite made-up language, count backwards to 60.
Venue is just like, the architecture here is fantastic. I can't really describe it. It would be like if retro and modern and fantasy all had a baby. That was this hookah bar. I'm so excited to be on tour, because I've wanted to tour for so long, ever since I was a little kid. That was my dream, and it's taken until now, but it's so sweet to finally taste being on the road. The song 17, I wrote it about a year ago. I had just moved up to school in Greensboro, and I didn't know too many people up there. It was just kind of about like this 2 weeks where I was just sitting in my dorm room, realizing that I was holding on to certain things that I just needed to let go, and just come to terms with some things. So it's kind of like a coming of age song, really. And it definitely it means a lot to me.
After we spell, I keep it terms and let it go. 'Cause out of all the girls in this great wide world, you're not the worst I know. Oh, dance around your room like you used to. It will help with that innocent smile. All the memories of times we were trying to justify it.
It's day 2, Mountain to Sea tour. We're at Waffle House in Wilmington. Took a bunch of NyQuil last night, cleared my throat up.
So, how was last night in the wake up? The Waffle House.
Last night kind of blew. Today's been okay. Had a lot of hash browns.
Last night was a little shitty. The morning's been alright though. Had a waffle, some eggs. It's good stuff. Psyched for Raleigh. Hopefully that's pretty good.
There's a girl we met on the beach that gave Donnie a henna tattoo.
Mountain to Sea tour.
It was funny because we only tried to talk to her because we wanted her to come to the show, but we weren't gonna like buy anything from her. She ended up talking us into buying something, and then she didn't even come to the show. So she was very good looking for Donnie.
drunk girl.
She was really cool at first.
She sang like an angel.
She did sing like an angel, but
She's drunk as fuck.
stumbled around like a drug addict.
40 West.
Oh, is it right here?
Nope, next, straight. 20.
Oh, there's that guy. He looks like he knows where he's going.
Whatnot back there at the Donnie.
What's up?
Reading the book.